Recently, I launched a couple videos on why are people stopping watching my YouTube channel. And one of the comments was, so you've done a few videos on these and they were pretty good reasons, but what do you think the reasons are that people actually watch your channel? For my sexy smoldering stare? Is that what Mrs. X sees?
Give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own.
Hey, thanks for tuning in for another countdown. Like some countdowns in the past, we go from best to worst or worst to best. We're not going to do that, but we are going to name 10 reasons I believe you are watching me right now. And these are speculation, but I'm pretty sure I'm right because I'm in a hotel room and my wife isn't here, so I can actually be right for once. Now, this is specifically why you watch the channel. If it rings a bell, I've done a video right here on why we collect statues, as that's a big portion of this channel. And I just had another idea. Write it down. Why do we travel? So I came up with 10 reasons why people watch the channel. And since you're watching it right now, you can confirm or deny in the comments below if one of these reasons is why you're watching. So the first is pretty obvious. I call this the extreme channel. It's because I do extreme experiences and mostly extreme purchases. So when I do these statue reviews or resort reviews, I think a lot of you are watching because you're interested in said collectible or said travel. So you're watching to see if you want to buy and or experience something. You're getting information on it, which is mainly what YouTube's about in my opinion. I do it all the time when I'm gonna make a decent purchase. I go to YouTube first. So I think that's the number one reason. Again, in no particular order. Number two is because I get to have some of these awesome collectibles, travel to these crazy places and have these crazy experiences. Some people watching aren't planning on buying these things. So they're watching it because they probably won't experience it for themselves. Whether they think it's not worth the money, whether it's not in their budget, or maybe there's some other restriction on why they can't buy or do that thing. So that's the second reason, is to see something that they may not normally experience. Number three ties into those a little bit, and I've never really done this, but it's a saying I've heard all my life. Living vicariously through someone else. And what the fuck does that even mean? I have an idea. It's like, oh, I'm experiencing this as this person, and maybe things you won't ever experience. So that's kind of weird that some of you may be living vicariously through me. The word vicarious is just a weird word. I've never heard it used in any other sentence other than that. Have you? Number four, some of you don't like me. That's why you watch. There's a lot of people out there that don't have the intelligence to turn away from something they don't like. There are things in this life I'm not a fan of. They don't get my attention. But some people aren't smart enough to figure that out. So some of you watching simply watch because you don't like me. How do I know? I've read your comments. And most of them also show your intelligence level. Number five, some of you watch because you think I'm funny. Both of you do. You know, I think I'm funny to myself, and that's all that I really care about. Mrs. X smiles quite a bit. She might just be doing that to be nice. A lot of my friends, they laugh a lot. Of course, we're usually drunk together. And at work, everyone has to laugh at me because I'm the boss. All right, so this may not be a valid reason, but I'm sticking with it. Number five, some people think I'm funny. Number six, some people watch to dull their brain. And let me explain this. I don't think this is targeted specifically at me, although it could be. I watch things on YouTube all the time to dull my brain. Mainly famous video clips of movies and specific scenes I've seen thousands and thousands of times. And I do that when I'm kind of almost in a vegetative state. Maybe it's been a long day at work and I'm sitting alone in a hotel room. And it really just helps dull my brain, but it's also something of comfort. You know, I have thousands of videos. Maybe my voice is soothing to you. I don't know. And it allows you just to kind of shut off your brain and relax. Which brings us to number seven. Some people are bored. I have no doubt in my mind, one of you was scrolling through YouTube comments and you see me and you don't know who I am and you're like, okay, I'll watch this guy because there's nothing else going on. So I think boredom is definitely a big reason why a lot of you watch, because really my content isn't that stimulating. That's not on the list, is it? Number eight. This one I know for sure because there are a lot of people out there who copy my content. In fact, today I saw a fellow YouTube content creator who I'm a huge fan of. I adore very much. He started his channel after mine. He threw up a video, and I saw the title of it. I haven't watched it yet, of an exact video I've done, and I know he watched it. So I think some people do it to, not necessarily to copy my content, but maybe get ideas. Some people do. They exactly copy my content, titles and everything. And I've talked about in this video right here, how do I come up with content? You know, I'm not going to judge other people for doing stuff like that. It is definitely something I wouldn't do though, because I really appreciate the creative aspect of YouTube. So that's number 8. Some people do it to get ideas for their YouTube channel. Number 9, if you watch my ending, some of you watch because you want to win a free $1,000 statue. And that's why I give them away. And it helps my channel grow at almost 2 people per year. Actually, I give those statues away just out of appreciation to you guys. So, but some of you, that's exactly why you watch, and that's exactly why you comment every single time. And I hope you win. I really, really do. There's been some fantastic winners in the past. There's been a few ungrateful winners, but it was their right to win. I always wait for that day when someone who has hater comments actually wins. Can't wait to find out what their address is. And number 10, in full transparency, I couldn't figure out a number 10. So I just said a combination of some or all of the above. So number 10, a reason people watch, maybe not only one of those hit home, but 2 or 3 or 4. So a combination of the previous 9 is probably why some of you watch. And I'm excited in this video to really read your comments, because I'd love to know, why do you watch this channel? Because it'll also help me to figure out what's the better content for you in the future. But throw that down in the comments below. Plus, you could win a statue with that comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yes, we're still giving away $1,000 statues at every 5,000 subscriber milestone. You have to make sure you're subbed to the channel, you like the video, and then leave a comment. We're going to pick a random comment on a random video and give away those statues. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos and my social media. Talk to you soon. Take care.